Of course, Fridays on the morning brief will be incomplete without some color, without some life, without some entertainment. So as we progress on this, softer side of things, let's welcome gospel music artist Laolu Gbenjo. Good morning and welcome to the morning brief. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
Live beyond the screens of YouTube and Instagram.
Thank you.
And well done.
Thank you.
So, besides knowing you as a gospel music artist, you also perform a specific brand, gospel alujo. So, please explain that to Nigerians. Some who may not know what gospel alujo is.
So, I think I started with iLife, and then I evolved from lockdown. COVID made me to evolve to alujo special. During the lockdown, there was nothing, there was no party, there was nowhere to go. So I started the birthday shout out, and that is where the alujo, where people will send their picture and we just sing in the studio for them. And we send it to them via a link where they can download, and they just celebrate on their WhatsApp status, Instagram, their YouTube, and just celebrate. So that's the birthday shout out is called Alujo Special. So that is where the Alujo specialist Laolu Gbenjo, and it also go with my name. My name is Laolu or Gbenjo. Gbenjo means make me dance. So Laolu Gbenjo.
Interesting. Now, many would think that Laolu Gbenjo is one of our favorite gospel artists that we see on Instagram. When we want to relax and maybe praise, we go to YouTube and see Laolu Gbenjo, but they do not know that you have quite a journey. In fact, your first album was in 2000, released in 2008.
That's right.
So help us come up close with that journey. Talk to us about it.
Okay, it was very, very interesting journey. Okay, so like I said, I grew up in Gbenjo and moved to Lagos late 1999, early 2000, and started singing. Somehow I started singing because my father was a pastor, and I remember my first album. I think it was Next Level, right? So it was just very, very interesting. We just did it anyhow. And I remember for the first time, my first album, when I did my first album, I had this very hope that, people will be calling me for events and all that. But there was nothing like that. So after the first album, I stopped singing. I stopped for like about 5 years. So then came back again 2014.
And since then?
Yes, since then it's been very, very interesting.
So it almost feels like, was money the motivator? Why did you stop?
No, it wasn't money, but you need money.
So what was that event that I gave you? Okay, I think we're good to go now.
So the truth is, vision without provision is frustration. If you have vision, you have this idea, and there's no money, you feel frustrated. So that's the thing. So I think it was more like what I confirmed. I remember a friend of mine was having an album launch, and I went there to perform, and somebody walked up to me that God said I should tell you that if you would trust him again, come back, that he will support you, something like that. And he confirmed what I was feeling in my spirit. So it was more like something was telling me to go back.
So since your return in 2014, besides even lockdown, what has been the turning point that has made you become convinced that, you're not just here for the money, but you are here, as a major player in the gospel music scene?
Okay, so I think the major turning point when I did my second album, Dabira, in 2014. That is the Dabira. The fulfillment, the joy, the feedback from people that every morning I listen to your music. When I'm working on, I listen to your music. When I'm driving, I listen to your music. So the feedback, the fulfillment from people, that's the joy.
How much of your personal work is out there? Because I know you sing other people's songs as well, right? So let's compartmentalize it. Okay. How many albums? Do you have an album?
I have a lot of albums.
Like, how many albums?
I have about 5 albums.
Okay, you have about 5 albums.
Yeah.
So in terms of reception of this album, how would you rate it? So let's begin to look at your work by the metrics.
Okay, so all my albums are doing very well. I have the one you just played is Dripping Glory. Dabira went viral in 2019, and Oniduro Me.
So it's exclusively Yoruba songs you do? Exclusively?
I do English. I do
as
English,
well.
but I do English as well. But I do a lot of Yoruba. I just I think
that means your bias is on Yoruba.
I'm not actually.
No. Bias is not in a bad way. Not in a bad way.
Okay,
more like that's what you're most comfortable with.
I think that's the area of my strength.
Okay,
you understand? So.
And I see you do a lot of collaborations as well. You know, on this set that you perform in on YouTube, I've seen you host quite a number of artists.
Yeah.
How far has collaborations gone? You know, to make not just you now, because other artists do collaborations as well. You know, to make a name visible, more acceptable, or you know, a go-to name to visit in terms of what to listen to for praise.
Okay, so I remember the collaboration of everything started for me during lockdown. During lockdown, I built my studio. I built a small studio in my estate. Then, and I remember a friend of mine, a lot of people, because studio was a very new thing that time. So a lot of musicians wanted to come to my studio. So it got to a point I said, okay, I don't have the power to host anybody. So, but there was this particular guy, Chigoze Wisdom. This guy
I've seen that.
Yeah, he kept disturbing me. LG, I promise I won't waste your time. I promise, just let me come. Then he came, and I was like, wow, this is a beautiful studio. Then he carried the microphone, he started singing. I said, wow, I love that. Guys, can you take us? And we started singing. So I was like, oh, there's this particular Igbo song that I like. Please sing this song for me, and I'll sing the Yoruba version. And boom. In fact, we didn't even mix it. We didn't even master the song. We did that at about 1 p.m. I released it 5 p.m. and it was all over.
That's raw stuff.
I tell you, all over.
So I will go back to the issue why I went to the issue of metrics, your album versus other songs you sing. Do you have issues with rights? Because I know, for instance, if you go to events where you have a lot of where you go to perform, you're not just going to sing your songs, you're going to sing other songs as well. Perhaps I suspect that I think I've seen a few of your studio sessions. Yeah, that's why you're not singing just your song; you're also singing other people's songs. How do you manage the issue of rights? Because copyright is a big issue.
So far so good because I'm a performer. I don't really have issue with rights.
What does that mean?
Okay, so because I do live band, there will be issue if I have to do like a recording. I put it on digital platform, stores, selling them. Right. So and we also do Owambe, we do live performance music. And let's say, for instance, if Ayefele will say nobody should sing his song again, what song are we going to be singing at party? If King Sonny Ade say don't sing my song again, Obe say don't sing my song again, what song are you going to be singing at parties?
Jeffrey's song is instructive. And you know why that is? Sorry, Jeffrey's question. He's going to sing too very...
I've retired.
You know why that is? Because sometimes artists churn out very fantastic compositions that are lost in transit. And then when one artist resurrects the song, it becomes an issue of contention. I don't want to mention names now, but it has happened in recent times. And there are, in fact, some very cool Yoruba praise songs that are emerging now that, you don't know who owns the copyright for the songs. It's just sung on all altars, on all music platforms in churches. So are you being deliberate about some songs that are, that belong to you exclusively?
Okay, so there are artists that I reach out to that, okay, I love this particular song, I would love to do it. And there are some that will reach a time that, okay, I can give you free studio session. There are people that I support their career in my own capacity. So, but so far so good. I don't really think I've had any major issue that anybody say want to sue me for a particular song.
All right. So let's talk about two parts of your art. Okay, one part that divided into two. So on your part, how long does it take you to score an average song? Because I know that they come with complexities.
Yeah.
And what is the qualification for anybody to be your BVG?
You must be very good. You must be a professional singer. You must have ginger. You must have swagger. You must be looking good, and you must understand the character of every music. You understand?
That
qualifies you to be my BV.
Okay, back
to the question of that, the right we're talking about. There are artists who send their songs to me. LJ, please, can you sing this song? I believe if you do this song, it will blow.
What about your own song? How do you protect your own rights?
Yeah.
How do you
Do you
protect
also
your
allow
own
people to
rights?
perform your songs as well?
I've never asked anybody not to do my song. You're allowed to do my songs.
Okay. We know that you're a Christian.
Yeah.
But you sing everything.
What you say everything?
But you know what I'm talking about.
I have my limit actually.
Okay, what's the limit? Because at the end of the day, people say, okay, I don't want to call names. I almost came out with that name, but let's stay with you.
Okay.
So, because that can bring contention within the faith you represent.
Okay.
Say, he has to sing. If you're truly a Christian, the person must sing only Christian songs, and not Ebenezer. Okay, Ebenezer is not a Christian. Then maybe look for
He's
another.
a Christian.
But he's a Christian.
He's a Christian.
Yeah.
These guys are Christians, and their music actually makes sense.
Okay.
They only have dirty words.
But I guess what he's trying to say is
when
that
he started off now, he wasn't doing all Christian songs, was he? Was he doing all Christian songs?
And most of their songs, they are kind of like
moral, didactic.
Moral, you understand?
Victor Laya is there as well.
Songs,
Victor Laya is there as well.
Social songs.
But that doesn't mean that some of them did not sing songs that were like, do you understand?
I guess what he's trying to say is that when you perform at parties, sometimes, the lines, can be blurry in terms of interpreting what is gospel and what is secular. And then you are oscillating between singing praise the Lord.
So do you have that conflict?
And then you go to...
So the truth of the matter is that we have to be sincere to ourselves. If everybody sings gospel, the world will be boring. That's the truth. If anyone is getting married now, you don't expect me to sing gospel all through. You get it? There are songs, love songs, celebration praise. If I want to sing for somebody who's from Ekiti, Osun State, Ogbomosho, they're not bad songs. We're just celebrating. It's celebration.
Okay, so let me get straight to the chase.
Okay.
Are there songs you cannot sing?
Yes, sure, a lot.
Like
there are some songs I cannot sing. I don't want to mention particular songs, but I have my limits.
Okay, so you have your boundaries. That's what I wanted to check.
Boundary because
I
also have this issue with my church folks and Christian. So because I sing at parties and Laolu is not a gospel artist. He perform at parties and all that. So meanwhile, because I post a lot of Christian music, the gospel side of me on my page, the event planner sometimes recommend me for events, and the celebrant sometimes, I go to his page, he sings only gospel. Meanwhile, the church people I say, they sing at party.
So are you like an audience orphan now? This is confused about you. This
I just be myself.
Okay, so you said earlier that they recommend you for parties and all of that.
Yeah.
So for those of us that want to ramp up our music career, help us understand, where does the money particularly come from? YouTube views, performances at parties, or from your streamings?
Okay, so I think you have to understand your assignments. I'm a performer. I'm a live band person, right? Yes, I have music on YouTube, I have music on digital stores, but I tell you, I get a lot of money from performance. There are artists that there are recording artists. You understand? So all they don't really have that strength for live performance show. So when you understand your area of assignment and where your area of strength, then you know where you get your money from. If I will have to depend on YouTube for me to do what I do, that would take me forever.
So
By
the guys,
God's grace,
okay, go ahead, please.
I have a very big studio in Lekki. I started from a small studio, but I have a studio. I have an international studio, international standard studio, where people come from America, London, Canada for recording, for production. If I would depend on YouTube money, iTunes money, it would take me forever to do that.
So for the
That's
people
some
that
good
want
counsel.
to be like you and go through this part, because right now you have to tell them all the challenges you're facing. That's why we're interviewing you. So if there's something I've learned from you is that church people are saying you're not church enough. Secular people are saying this church is too much.
Just be yourself. I'm a proud entertainer.
So
if you call me entertainer, glory be to God. If you call me minister, glory be to God.
I think that's what my guy Sensational does as well.
Yes.
So what are you going to be telling the young people now to navigate this part of whether you call yourself entertainer, performer, whatever name you want to describe yourself?
Find your purpose. Find your purpose. Know your area of assignment. Be good at what you do. Don't let anybody beat you in your area of assignment. And let people know you for a brand. If you mention Laolu Gbenjo now, you say alujo. You won't find me. I can do hip hop, but the brand, I don't try to confuse my audience. Alujo.
All right. So let's enjoy some of that alujo right now as we prepare to dance to Laolu Gbenjo's music. So what are you going to be performing for us?
Dripping Glory.
Okay.
You perform Dripping Glory or whatever is available. We'll perform Dripping Glory or whatever is available to you to perform.
Let me do Dripping Glory. Dripping Glory. The first one you perform. The first one you show.
Okay. As we prepare for that, we'll take a short break to enjoy some of this.
So we're going to do it together.
Okay. But let's take a break first and then we'll be right back.
Hey, yo! With Papa God for my side. I'm too sweet. I'm too sweet.
I'm too sweet.
I'm too fine.
I'm too fine. Don't worry, we won't charge him. When next we have a party, he'll just come and perform free.
Yes.
Okay, so
let's go.
Do your thing.
So let's watch you.
Ashish. Hude. Let's go. Hude. Let's go.
Hey, guys, sing it.
I'm too sweet. I'm too fine. I'm too sharp. I should shine. Hude.
So you can join us.
I'm too sweet. I'm too fine. I'm too sharp. I should shine. Let's go. I'm too sweet. I'm too shy. I'm too shine. I should shine. And your shoe is shiny. Let's go now. Got you. Let's go now. That was good.
Okay.
Let me see your hand up. Shout and see. Let's go now. Hey.
Thank you so much.
That is the gospel alujo flavor from Laolu Gbenjo. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
That's another exercise for the weekend.
Yeah, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to sign off. We're going to sign off and then we'll continue our singing. So thank you guys.
Thank you.
It's a great weekend. We hope the Super Eagles will win so that this dancing will continue. My name is Jeffrey Ozama. Thank you for watching.
We'll be back again on Monday. I am Bukola Koka. Bye for now.
Where's our sound? Producer, we're done. Sunrise Daily is up next.
Keep dancing, keep shouting.
Where's our song?
Keep singing. Okay, let's go and say, I too fine.
I too fine.
I too
sweet.
I too sweet.
My face show.
My face show.
My teeth white.
My teeth white.
My shoe shine.
My shoe shine.